It's time for another stop on Zuko's 12 Dogs of Christmas. Today, we're celebrating the dogs who do it all, the tight ends, part lineman, part receiver, and All-Dawg. These guys block like bulls, caught like wideouts, and made the big plays when it mattered most. True hybrid hounds of the Chicago Catholic League, built for grit, grind, and greatness. And Dan, the tight end position is kind of a unheralded position in the Chicago Catholic League. Doesn't it seem that way a little bit?
If you are looking to buy or sell a home, contact RE/MAX Realtor and Circle of Legends recipient Christopher Cobb. Let Chris's extensive negotiating experience work to guide you on all of your real estate buying and selling needs. Contact Christopher now to discuss the right strategy for your personalized real estate buying and selling plan. His number is 630-420-0070, or you can visit his website at christophercobb.com. Yeah, because I think part of it is that they're usually really good athletes.
Yeah.
So they know that they have matchup issues if they put them outside as well. So if they're 6'3" plus, can run a little bit, have good hands, you can put them outside and they become a real matchup problem for what's most likely smaller cornerbacks.
Right.
So you see a lot of them doing a lot of different things. At least the ones I know that I've picked, are you will see them a lot on the outside, separated. That not that inline tight traditional tight end that people think of.
Right. And I would amend what I said earlier. I don't feel like there's all that many traditional tight ends this year in the Chicago Catholic League. There's guys that you look at and you think that guy's going to be a tight end. I know he's a wide receiver now, but he's going to be a tight end because he's going to grow. He's already 6'4", and he can run. And I see what it's going to be. So they use him like a wide receiver, but I really look at him as kind of a tight end.
Tight end types, and if they lined up attached at all, that's what we're calling them. Coach put you in line one time. You're a tight end.
Right. You're to the right of the tackle. You are a tight end.
Yes. Yeah. So we come from a more traditional tight end background, but even in college in the NFL, they're using them that way as well, where maybe they're an inside receiver, or because they can block, Joe, they will put them outside, throw a screen to a little speedy receiver, behind them and let them block their way, which is something I saw reviewing some of these tight ends.
Yeah. All right. So let me hear you got, Dan. And before you go, I want to make sure we play our music here. Okay?
We missed that on the O-line one.
All right.
Sorry, hate to bring that up. All right. My first tight end, Joe, is Grant Bowen from IC.
Mm-hmm.
He is just an explosive athlete. He could, like we talked about, he could be in the wide receiver group on this list
for sure,
or he could be in the linebacker group on this.
Right.
He's got great speed. He is an overwhelming blocker on the edge. He's got a great motor. He reminds me of Jimmy Graham. I think I've said that on the podcast before. He really reminds me of the tight end who was with the Bears for a while, but kind of made his name with the Saints.
Right.
Just an explosive touchdown machine. Grant Bowen, at the age of a sophomore, is just unbelievable. His future is incredibly bright. And he's outstanding and was just awesome, and a huge reason why IC had the success they had this year. So Grant Bowen is my first tight end, Joe. And then I'm going to run a 2 tight end set sometimes.
All right.
So I want to have a second. Yeah. Okay. Right. My second tight end is Marty Donahue from Marist. Another guy that plays like an NFL tight end. He's got great hands. He makes contested catches. He blocks physically. He runs every route on the route tree. He is a do-it-all guy, and definitely a guy who's on our all under mention team all year.
Yeah.
But just watch some of the film and the video, and man, does he jump off it, because he does so many different things. And you'll see him and you're like, wait, is that a wide receiver? Oh no, that's Marty as well.
Yeah.
And just a really, really good player. solid athlete, better than solid athlete, great athlete who does it all at the tight end / wideout position. So Marty Donahue is my second tight end, Joe, on this team.
Yeah, really good picks, Dan. And I'm with you. One of my picks. Wait, before I actually do that.
Yep.
Up. I'm sorry. I'm having a little trouble. No, I'm not. There we go.
Come on, Zuko.
All right, so I am with you on Grant Bowen, Dan. Just really athletic, and yes, he's tight end / wide receiver / linebacker / whatever else you want to put him at.
Right.
But he's such an unbelievable athlete, and he's only a sophomore, like you said, and when I watched some of his clips this year, and he probably had the most go up and get it catches that I've seen out of a lot of people. Yeah. And then I just saw within the last couple of days that he plays basketball too for IC, and he goes up and gets rebounds too.
I was going to say, double-digit rebound guy for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but really a great athlete and a great football player too. His future is outstanding, at IC, and he is gonna grow. I mean, I think they list him at 6'4", maybe 215 at this point, but I imagine by the time he's a senior, he's going to be about 6'5" or 6'6", about 235, 240, something like that. So I see him as a tight end. We'll see what happens.
Right.
Yeah. But again, really good player, and well deserving of being on the All-Dawg team. The other pick I have, Dan, and another sophomore, and this is Jordan McKinley from Loyola Academy.
Oh yeah,
6'4", 215, listed as a wide receiver, but again, he lines up on the line sometimes off the tackle, so you can easily see him playing a lot more tight end as he goes forward. But this is another extreme athlete as a sophomore, and just going to get bigger and better. I think I saw his 40 time, and he's 6'3", about 220 now, 6'3", somewhere around there, and he's running a 4.6 40 at this point. So we know we're going to see huge things from him going forward, by the time he's a senior at Loyola. And he was one of their big play machines this year for sure, one of their go-to guys. And it's going to be that way for the next couple of years for him, and his future is really bright. But again, a really tough player, really talented player, and one that was really exciting to watch this year for Loyola.
Yeah, I felt like, Joe, that we put him or highlighted him during a few of the weeks where he was like a man among boys as a sophomore, and he was shaking tacklers like they were mosquitoes, swatting them away. And I was like, this kid, he's only a sophomore. It's unbelievable. They don't play like that. They're supposed to be a little shell shocked by the varsity right. game, and there was just none of that by either of the young tight ends that we have on this team, and it's amazing, and it just shows you just how much better the training's getting, and all these guys are really good, and Jordan McKinley fits right in. It's a great call because he's another do it all type guy.
All right, great. Okay, so that wraps up today's reveal. The tight end dogs who block like bulls and caught like pros, true hybrids who played with power, passion, and plenty of bark. We'll be back tomorrow with the next pack member in Zuko's All-Dawg team, the 12 Days of Dawgs. And until then, keep your paws in the dirt, your head in the game, and your heart full of dog.